What's up guys, Chef Q here and welcome to another episode of Chef Q's Travel Recipe. Now a lot of you that are not Vietnamese are probably wondering what the heck do we Vietnamese eat at home. We don't just eat pho or bún bò Huế or bún riêu or gỏi cuốn, which is spring rolls, all the time, you know. So we do make comfort food just for at home, you know, just family dishes. So today I am going to cook a home cooked meal straight from our garden. So traditionally, Vietnamese homemade dinner, it consists of 3 courses. One is like a main salty dish, which consists of either fish, chicken, pork, whatever, in a stew. Second is a vegetable dish. And third is a soup dish. And everything is enjoyed with, of course, white rice, right? But today I am going to pick out some vegetables in our garden, right here. Kind of like a jungle garden here. For the main course, I am cooking up a lemongrass pork belly. And as for the vegetables, let's see what we got here in the garden. All right. We got some rau muong in the garden. Rau muong, I know in the market it's called choy. Choy, I think it's Chinese, but Vietnamese, rau muong. Vietnamese squash. This could be squash or gourd. There are a lot of types, but this is good for like a soup or stir fry. Some green onions. Some chili. That's gonna be spicy. Lemongrass. Ow. Gotta cut. Alright, we got our goods. Today I'm using about 3 to 4 pounds of pork belly, cut into loins about 2 inches wide. Bring 5 quarts of water to boil. Add 1 tablespoon of salt, a few cloves of garlic, about half to 1 white onion or yellow onion, 1 large shallot and 1 green onion. Bring to a boil and add in your pork belly. Bring that to a boil and lower the heat to medium-high. Simmer for 20 minutes. Be sure to skim off any foam that comes to the top. After about 20 minutes, remove your pork and all other ingredients. Save this broth for later. Rinse off the pork in cold water. Let stand in a strainer for it to cool off and dry. Cut into chunks. Pat off any moisture to the pork. We'll marinate this pork with 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of peppers, 1 to 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, half a teaspoon of MSG. Give it a good mix and marinate for about 20-30 minutes. Next, use about 1 cup of flour. Cover the pork with a thin layer, either all-purpose flour, tempura, cornstarch. Deep fry the pork in vegetable oil. Make sure not to get hurt by popping pork fat. Fry until crispy and golden. Pound the lemongrass and finely mince the lemongrass. Mince in the chili pepper according to your spice level. In a pan, add a little bit of vegetable oil and add in the minced lemongrass and chili. Add in about 1 teaspoon of salt and about half a teaspoon of MSG. Give it a quick stir and quickly toss in the fried pork belly, making sure the pork is well covered with the lemongrass. This takes about 2 to 3 minutes. For the gourd, make sure it's not too ripe for eating. The inside should be solid and not hollow. Peel the skin and cut into strips. Today I'm using the dry shrimp and the fresh shrimp for the gourd soup. You can use one or the other. You don't have to use both. For fresh shrimp, slightly pound the shrimp with your knife Marinate 1 pound of shrimp with 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of black peppers, pinch of MSG. For the dry shrimp, coarsely pound out the shrimp. Using the broth from earlier, add in 1 ounce of rock sugar. Put in your shrimp first, then season. 1 teaspoon MSG or 1 tablespoon of chicken granulated seasoning. Bring to a boil and remove any foam that comes to the top. Add in your gourd and cook on medium heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want to overcook the gourd. Taste and add fish sauce accordingly. As for the rau muong, the ong choy, just give it a quick boil in salt water. It takes about 30 seconds. Again, don't overboil. Alright, so we are finally done. So this is our traditional Vietnamese comfort food that we normally eat at home. We don't always eat pho or bún bò Huế or spring rolls and stuff all the time, because most of those dishes takes a long time to make, like the whole day. So this is the well-balanced Vietnamese meal right here. So we got our lemongrass chili pork belly right here. Smells amazing. And just our steamed ong choy, which is rau muong. And of course, straight from our garden is our canh bào, which is our Vietnamese squash or gourd. Some people prefer gourd or squash. Of course, you can't forget your rice and fish sauce with, of course, chili. Now, us Vietnamese, we love growing our own vegetables in our backyard and rewarding ourselves with our own fruits and labor, or should I say vegetables and labor. Let's test out our lemongrass pork here. Smells amazing. Got this crispy, bouncy texture to it. Let's take a bite. A little bit salty, spicy on the outside, crispy texture. Perfect with rice. Oh yeah, just a reminder, when you do fry this pork belly, make sure you have a shield for yourself. That thing pops, all right? So for a balanced Vietnamese meal, you need a salty dish, some vegetables, and also a soup of some kind of vegetable soup or fish soup, whatever it is. Now, some people prefer this ong choy to be stir-fried in garlic, but for this meal, I choose just to steam it, just because we already have a lot of fat and oil from this lemongrass pork belly. The whole chili. Let me get the gourd soup. I'm not gonna eat this whole thing, but maybe 1 spoon. Now this soup is perfect for the summertime. It's so refreshing. Wow. Nothing like homegrown vegetables, right? The fruit of our labor. Actually, I say that again. It wasn't my labor. My brother-in-law actually did the labor. I just do picking, eating, and cooking. Of course, if you eat this and it's not salty enough for you, just add in fish sauce. I normally don't make it too salty, because later on you can adjust it by adding in more fish sauce and stuff and spices. Oh, this whole shrimp in there. Well, that is all for this episode, guys. I hope you guys are able to make this awesome fried lemongrass pork belly at home, and I'm sure you guys will definitely enjoy this. And if you guys are looking for the detail for this recipe, make sure to visit my website at ChefQs Travel Recipe chefqs.com in the description below. And while you guys are there, you guys can check out all my recipes and blog at my website. All right, guys? Well, that is all, folks. Peace.